is going on. I mean, I hear y'all been keeping little secrets about what y'all wearing on the red carpet. Y'all leaving people out.
You go.
First it was that. Then it was y'all's promoter allegedly threatened LaTocha's husband, which is why she's not touring with y'all. Then it was the the solo gospel album. Then it was IG model Unique Voucher allegedly having a baby with Rocky Bivens. And then it came up that Unique's page was allegedly hacked. So I want to know, what is true, Tia, and what is false, Tia?
Oh, my God.
Well, first let me say, we don't really know what's going on in their bedroom, in their personal business.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
So we won't, we don't know.
We don't have no comment
We don't
on
know. We just as confused as y'all.
Basically.
They always throw Escape in it, though, every time.
I know,
Like, even the girl herself was like, I don't have, Escape. I'm like, why are you even bringing up the group? This is a personal matter.
Yes,
so,
please, thank you. Can you please repeat it again for the people in the back?
But that's probably one of the harsh things about being a group. I guess being in a group and female groups. It just gets messy.
And I would like to say, let me just go with and say, my girl Candy does not know this lady.
I don't know that lady. They went and pulled up a picture that this lady took with me in 2018.
Oh, lady, you need?
Yes, I went to her
really?
page just like everybody else. Like, when the hell she took a picture with me? I do not know that lady. So y'all can stop circulating that photo. It was a random date. I guess she saw me somewhere and took a picture with me. I do not know her.
So, okay, where are we? She's clearly not here. Is she going to be on stage or something?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She's working on this gospel solo project.
So are y'all on speaking terms? Are y'all talking? What's going on?
Ooh, that was a straight
that's great.
answer.
I like
That
it.
was a straight
Okay, come on, the
answer.
Tia with Big Tigger.
I'm just going to be honest and say that, she and I never really communicate. I'm going to speak for myself.
Okay.
We don't really communicate. We haven't really communicated in months. I mean, on the show, I guess we, it was a lot of arguing when we were filming during the summer.
And it shouldn't have
for the
been.
TV
It should
show.
have been a better moment than what we experienced on the show. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is just a gimmick for the show." This isn't a gimmick. Like what y'all seeing taking place right now, this is real life. We're not trying to promote no show.
Right.
This is like real life that's happening. That I'm saying, that sisters are going through.
Sadly.
But to set the record straight, when it came to the mess about the dress, Candy, Tiny, nor myself said anything about the dress. We actually thought she looked really beautiful. My sister looked beautiful in her dress.
She did.
So, and then to say that the memo wasn't given, Tiny had a conversation.
What? Yeah. Me and her had a conversation the night before. We was just leaving rehearsal, and she asked me what everybody was wearing. She asked me what everybody was wearing, and I told her, I said, I was not. Listen, look, I just told her that Tamika had a red dress, because I was like, well, Candy has rose gold. I have on like a clear crystal type dress, and Tamika has a red dress on. She was like, a red dress? She's gonna stand, it's gonna look a mess. We're not gonna look cohesive, and we're not gonna look like a group, but whatever. And I was like, well, maybe we can get her to change her dress, but I don't know, Tamika's stubborn, and she may not want to change, because they say she looks really good in it. And then I asked her, I said, well, what color do you have on? She said, I'm wearing gold. I said, oh, well, damn, we might need to make Tamika change her dress, but I don't know. So the next day, I guess, her and the stylist, because I told him, I said, Tasha's wearing gold. So he was like, dang, Tamika going to stand out. Let me see if we can get her to change the dress. So Tamika comes in my room, and she has on the dress the same color as us.
She changed
and I'm
her
like,
dress.
oh, wow, you changed your dress. I didn't think they was going to get her to do it.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Tasha comes out with this green dress. And I'm just like, T, you told me you had a gold dress on. She was like, well, I thought it was, but it has gold stuff and this. And I'm just like,
Gold
okay.
accessories.
But we didn't mind. At that time, we were being honored. So it really wasn't about the dress.
It didn't matter, to us. But I did, but we was trying to be like rose gold, silver, in that lane.
We didn't realize that it was going to blow up to be as big of a deal as it was. And I think more than anything, we just kind of hate that the whole dress situation kind of overshadowed the fact that we were getting the award. It was more talk about the dress than it was about the award itself. And that was like a lifetime achievement for us. So nobody wanted that. At the end of the day,
well, I just think that maybe she shouldn't have said I didn't get the memo, because that was not true.
It gave the impression like we purposely did that to her, and that's not true.
Just, you know,
and our stylist had sent pictures of the original dresses that we all
and actually they sent him a picture of her dress, like just a tail of it.
Just the material,
so he couldn't see what the dress looked like. They just sent a tail of it, like
they didn't want us to see what she was wearing. They sent a piece of her material.
And the picture kind of looks a little goldish,
but at the end of the day, we didn't care that she had a different dress. We were just happy that we were all there and being honored. We didn't care. It was the fans that made a big deal out of.
I was going to say, I think the optics of 1, 2, 3 looking uniform and then her off to the end didn't help the, like, if she, it's just the way that y'all stood. Not that it was on purpose.
Well, regardless of where she stood, it would have been weird.
There's no middle in 4 people. There's no middle.
I was going to say, it would have
So
still
either
been.
where she was going to be, there's no middle.
Last thing that lots of people are paying attention to was in your acceptance speech, Tiny.
Okay, let's talk about the acceptance speech, because honestly, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just looking at the mic. I was, from where I was kind of leaning over trying to talk to the mic. I was not excluding her. I said, my ladies, you know what I'm saying? Even though it did, I saw it and I said, damn, it do look a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was not, I had no ill will, no.
I don't think so either, because you're known to be like the peacemaker of the group, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you're kind of like the glue.
Yeah, and Tasha, me and Tasha are probably the closest. We are the closest in the group. So, like, as far as with these ladies, you know what I'm saying? They, right now, well,
they haven't been communicating. Nobody's communicating except for Tiny.
Right. So me and her communicate the most, and we share rooms together, like dressing rooms and stuff. Right. So we're together all the time. So I have no reason to shade her, even though I don't know about her speech. You know what I'm saying? But.
So Tamika, this is your blood.
I was just gonna say that. Is your mama trying to make y'all talk?
This is your blood, Tamika.
I got sisters, so I know how that is. Having sibling upsets or whatnot. Is your mom trying to make y'all get back on the same page?
Tamika,
she's choking right now. She needs some water.
It's a lot of the things that you guys are asking about. That's why we don't really try to comment too much, because a lot of those things are going to play out in the show, and you're going to be able to see it all for yourself. So it's not like, we don't really like to add to the fire or add to the flames or whatever. We just feel like you'll see.
And honestly, I can't wait to show. The show can't come fast enough. With all the things that's been said, I just want y'all to see for yourself.
Yeah.
So
right.
You can, because,
So, okay. It's your blood, and I'll leave you with this. You answer first, and everybody else can answer individually.
Okay.
Is it fixable?
What fixable?
The situation.
I mean, I'm not mad at my sister. I love my sister, and I'm always here for her, just like the group. We're here for her. Yeah. It's not the personal problems that we're having as a family should have never been spoken on, but she decided to speak on it to clear her name, saying that because people were saying, well, your sister didn't tell you about this, your sister didn't tell you, and then she's like, well, I'm not talking to my sister because she disrespected my mama, which was a lie. And so that right there in itself, that hurts. You know what I mean? Like, this whole thing is just out of control, but the reality of it, my sister started working on her deal long before we started doing the show. During the show, she has been alienating herself from us. Her managers called Tiny and said she's booked. And when she's unbooked, they'll let us know.
Oh.
And as far as the rumor about the promoter threatening her husband, the truth of the matter is, he threatened him first. And we have the email.
You saying Rocky threatened the promoter first?
Yes, first.
Gotcha.
So when I presented the girl's information or whatever, we called the promoter, and he was like, the reason why in other words, the reason why I didn't retaliate to that threat is because of y'all. So she took that as a threat, but he threatened the promoter first. And
got it.
All right, well,
life is short, ladies. Let me just say,
pieces of the story being told,
right.
and we haven't said our piece because at the end of the day, we love Tasha and we don't want to be going back and forth on the internet trying to bash each other like it's crazy. Right. So we just wait and, you know, we're trying to wait. Yeah. I'm telling you now, I mean, if it keeps going on, I don't know how much I can hold. But
we don't really want to say that. And I just say, I'm just getting tired of being blamed for everything. But I'm like, if anything happened, it's like Candy did this or Candy made them do that. I didn't make anybody do anything. If anybody remembers, I was not, you know, trying to do anything. They, you know, were more so the ones that said, let's do the show. So I wasn't trying to make my girls do shows without her. It was her choice not to do the shows. And to be clear, this promoter is the same promoter that promoted the show last Christmas when Tiny and I missed the show because we had got COVID. So we were obligated to make up that show. She was supposed to make it up with us. So it wasn't like a whole new show. Yeah, it was like a whole new show. We knew we had to make up the show with the promoter. He just threw in a couple extra shows so there could be some money made and us not just losing money by doing a show that we had to make up. You get what I'm saying? So let's be clear on that.
As a fan of XSCAPE and as a fan of all of y'all individually in your solo careers, your reality shows, whatever you do, I'm always here for it. And I love y'all, so I want y'all to continue to love on each other because you just never know. Yes, life is short. I think about groups like the Migos and how Takeoff was taken away so soon.
Yes.
And you just never know what days are left. So while they were beefing. So if it could be a perfect world and I could have it my way, I would love to see all four of you back together again. And I would love to see y'all make up.
Yeah, we're waiting. Whenever she's ready to come back and do shows with us, we're waiting. We didn't stop her from doing the shows. She stepped back. And it wasn't just because of this show. It was another show with a different promoter that she didn't. They say she booked up. She working on her solo project, and we give her. You know, everybody have talents. All our talents not attached to each other.
You know what y'all got to do.
You know what y'all got to do. Solo deal.
All y'all got to call it one time and just say, "What I need from you is understand." But y'all got to say it like that now.
Yeah.
What?
So, and let me just say this, you know, I don't want to really go back and forth with the drama overall, like what he said. It's nothing. I want people to know there is nothing wrong with her doing a solo project. Because people are like, well, why can't she? We definitely support her in all her solo endeavors. In anything that she want to do, you know what I mean? Right. We all have solo separate things that we do, so it's not a big deal about that. When we come together, let's come together. I just don't want us to publicly, at the end of the day, XSCAPE is like a legacy that we can keep going forever and ever. And so that's why we still do shows, because it's like we want to keep the name of XSCAPE alive.
Absolutely.
And we're going to hold it down.
Yes, y'all
and
will.
you will see on Sunday that it goes down.
I love y'all.
It goes down.
I love you collectively.
Exactly.
I hope it all works out. There'll be